Hey everybody, so we made it to Bisbee, Arizona at the Desert Adventure Rally. Those are some of the sponsors that we'll see out here today. We're here, it's Tuesday. We're going to be out here, I believe, Saturday. We pull out of town. There's a brief kind of itinerary of what's going on. Oh, and the wind's picking up. Wow, very much so. So we got out here, we stayed at Fort Huachuca, Arizona last night. We rode out, we left Riverside. Wow, it's getting windy. We left Riverside on Monday. We got to Fort Huachuca, Arizona, got a nice room for the night, had breakfast there, and then we rolled in here. Now, sign-in was about 2 o'clock, but we got in here about noon, which was good because we got a good spot for the truck and trailer that we had our bikes on. We got a good tent site. More people are coming in now. It's getting a little bit more busy. There's a lot of different types of adventure bikes out here, all shapes and sizes. I think about 75, maybe 80 riders, 75 to 100 maybe. I'll get back to that tent location in just a bit. But so for those people that are traveling from different states that are flying in, they did have a rental option. So what you see in this area were different opportunities, different options for people who wanted to rent bikes. They kind of said what they wanted ahead of time, so now they're all labeled with names on it. So that's what that area is all about. They might be staying in local hotels. Most of the bikes in this row, as I'll walk down the line, and then obviously everyone might recognize that. I'll get back to that in a moment. But all the bikes in this row should be pretty much the tent campers, which my tent, I'll zoom in on it. My tent is right there. That's my tent. So a lot of different experience, a lot of different bikes. I mean, this is just so cool. That's the entrance. They call this their backyard. This is actually in the back of the hotel. So I didn't do any follow-ups when I redid my bike. So I do want to talk a little bit about that and some of the things. I got very frustrated last night we were putting it together. And I did not pack my solar panels. I have no idea how I'm going to charge my electrical devices because I've always traveled with those 2 solar panels, and they work great. If you ever saw a review I did on them, they're about the size of a notebook. They open up. I'm able to charge my batteries and charge my accessories. So I just got it to monitor that. Now I do have some backup batteries I could, and of course when we're riding, I'll put this on my KLR and charge it with as I'm in motion to get this battery charged up again. But let me show you some things that I still need to do on the KLR. So that's one of the owners. They're really nice. Everyone here has been really nice. So everything is pretty much done. Got everything buttoned up. Obviously, we're here. We're in Arizona. When I was at Fort Huachuca, I went to the post exchange. I found this patch. So we're only about 20 minutes south of Tombstone, so I had to get that patch, put it on my bike for this trip. All my accessories are good to go. Cameras are all linked up, good to go. The only thing I'm going to have an issue with is this kickstand. This is the kickstand that was on the second KLR I bought. Now, the first KLR I had, that's back home, what I call the carcass KLR right now, that one had a bit of a lean to the left as it was. People oftentimes, because they sit high, they'll take off these stock what they call dog bones or lowering links, and the way these work is that the longer the link, what it does, this is a shorter link, but if it gets longer, what it does is that it gives more of a distance. It pushes it from the frame out that way more, which is going to lower the bike. So the longer the link, the lower the bike is going to sit. The shorter the link, what it does is it compresses it. And so if here's my thumb is the frame, this is my shock. What it does is it brings the shock and the frame closer together, which rises the bike higher, which is the way I like to ride, is higher up. So I put the stock ones back on. This came from my older bike, but here's the problem. People that had this KLR prior to me put very long ones on, which made it sit very low, which at that point they had to do something here. I don't know if they welded it, cut it, or what, but this was refabricated, and this makes my bike lean very much to the left. Fortunately, what I did is I disassembled my kickstand from my prior KLR. I have it with me here on site. It's just going to take a bolt and another set of hands to help with the spring and put that longer one on. The only thing that we're going to do now is put this piece of wood to give it some more height. But my other one when we get to do that, I'll do a video of it. You'll see the other one's about a ½ inch, almost a full inch longer than this one, which is a little bit disappointing. So I got to deal with that. I got to put air in the tire. I do have my compressor. Everything else is done. I haven't really taken it for a ride. Yet to any extent. I went ahead and I did one thing too. I'll mention. If you've seen some prior videos, I had my hard panniers on, or saddlebags, I want to refer to it. I have these hard cases on. They're Pelicans. They're very good, waterproof, durable, but they're very wide. They're very heavy. So being that we're base camping, I'm not traveling a lot. I went with Greg gave me these. I went with the collapsible tusk ones. So when we were transporting it on his trailer, we could smack up another bike, roll up close to it, and not worry about taking off those cases. There's nothing in there right now. This is the new seat cover I was telling you guys about. I got I think it's 2.5 gallons of gas, extra gas. This is Caleb's, Greg's son's. This is Caleb's KLX 300, really cool bike. This is what Greg brought out. It's a DRZ 400, and this is his configuration. I'll go over to the campsite in just a bit, but these are R3 bikes on that we'll be riding. But like I said, I mean, if you name an adventure bike or a size, they're out here somewhere. So let me go over to the campsite really quick. I'll show you. I'm not going to get into my camping gear because it's other reviews I've already done on my camping gear. But so Greg set up here. Caleb's there. That's Caleb. Wave, Caleb. That's Caleb. There's Greg. Saves my butt every time because I'm always making so many mistakes on my motorcycle. And then this is my setup here. If anyone's interested and they're just looking at this for the first time, go ahead and ask me any questions about I do have a prior video when I go extensively kind of deep in what I carry and when I'm camping, but I went a little overboard because we had a truck to carry everything, so I probably got more with me than I had planned. What else can I tell you about all this? I'll be doing more videos. I'll be running some GoPro. I'll be running my helmet cam when we're out there. So far, everything's been really, really good. We rode out from Riverside, California. Riverside to here is about 8 hours. Spent the night in Fort Huachuca last night. That was about another 40-minute ride in here. Check-in was at 2 o'clock, but fortunately, we got here about noon. So we got a good spot for his truck and trailer. That's right across the street here. We got a good tent sites, and we got good sites, good places for our bikes. I'm gonna wrap this up because I got to get that done before the sun goes down, because I think bright and early tomorrow morning we're heading out, and no one's gonna want to take time, helping me get that kickstand on. So let me go do that. All right, everybody, like, subscribe, get out there and ride. Whatever your passion is in life, we're not getting any younger, everybody. So go out and enjoy it. And once again, ask any questions that you might have of me, whether it's my bike, what we're doing here for the next 4 days. We're here Tuesday through Saturday, or camping gear. I'm sure I'll be adding more content as the week goes on. Take care, and once again, thanks for tuning in. Bye.